Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome to Wembley Stadium here in London. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the league season about to begin, we have action coming up from the curtain raiser, the Community Shield. It is Liverpool up against Tottenham Hotspur.
The Community Shield is always an interesting game, just to see how these two teams are progressing. What might the coaches do differently? Are the players fitting up? And will they be challenging for silverware once again this year?
Well, there's been quite the focus on him coming into today's game. When a player comes back from injury, it's a matter of how well he does in training, and then it's up to the manager, Stuart.
Well, after being out for a few weeks, I'm not sure he'll play the full 90 minutes today, but it's just good to see him back. I think they've all missed him, including the manager.
Start the game.
Well, 4-4-2 is a good formation if it's played well.
And Spurs will go with this starting 11. Pedro Porro starts with Jed Spence in the fullback positions. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Potentially riveting 90 minutes in front of us. Tottenham Hotspur with the kickoff. So Bosley. On to Gravenberg. Well, we've seen and felt the confidence right from the off, haven't we?
Yeah, the manager likes playing against this team, there's no doubt about that.
Danger building. McAllister. Now with Konate. Kepkes. Florian Wirtz. Regain possession. Jed Spence. Good run and good ball control. Chance to put them in front. And that is defending of the highest order.
What an important challenge that was.
Wirtz. Now with Gravenberg. Isaac. On to Wirtz. Delivered into the box. Able to deal with the threat. And a Tottenham Hotspur free kick coming up. Ball back with Liverpool now. Grafenberg. Thoughtful play. And taken cleanly by the keeper. And it's a fine pass. And crossed in there. Chance to put them at point. And there it is. 1-0. The referees have made the warning. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Well, as Liverpool get the ball moving again, how will they react? Grafenberg. Now with Wirtz. Playing with patience. Now opening things up. Will it go in? Oh, there it is! A back-and-forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted nearly minutes.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Rodgers. Pedro Porro. Kudus. So over the line and a throw-in. And room to roam for Spurs on the wing. Deft clearance. Sando Tonali. Opportunity! Well, not the best piece of finishing we've ever seen. Milos Kerkez. Now with Konate. Alisson. Morgan Rodgers. Decent position. Opportunity to go ahead. Just like that, back in front.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a brilliant turn to buy himself that bit of space. And then, of course, the finish. That's a great bit of play in the box. Well, all eyes are on the manager. What's he going to do to turn this around?
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Isak. A Liverpool free kick coming up. That's a good-looking pass. Now with Wirtz. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, he's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. Morgan Rogers. Now with Gravenberg. And the referee's whistle. That will conclude the first half here at Wembley. Well, back underway, and Liverpool having to find an effective route back into this match. And it's still on. Sandro Tonali. Given away by Tottenham. Wirtz. Gravenberg. Well, there's been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether it would go ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, he's a very good player, but the fee is slightly excessive in my view. Mind you, if he starts well, no one will talk about the price tag.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Liverpool might be able to cash in. Isaac. Ryan Gravenberg. The cross is on. Corner to Liverpool. What can they do with it? So making the substitution now. Short corner taken. Laid into the box. And Liverpool have the ball again. Oh, that's really well done. Well, that attack collapsed completely.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Good-looking move. This could be the equaliser. And possession changing hands. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Liverpool versus Sunderland.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Reading it absolutely superbly. Rogers. It's a weighted pass. is still against the law.
Yeah, and he just needed to hold his run for a fraction longer, and he would have been in on goal.
Isaac. Gravenberg. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. Chance for the leveller. It's gone beyond the goalkeeper. And Liverpool are level.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defender so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
So back underway, and we really are being treated to a festival of goals in this one. Spence. On to Divine. Well, terrific action coming up for you from the UEFA Super Cup here on EA TV. It's Spurs against Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, I can't wait for that one. The cup final.
Now, hold on, Stuart. They're in here. Given away by Tottenham. Now, options are plenty. Well, it is. Closing moments here. Can Liverpool find a winner? Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Well, this could really help the cause. Well, the threat could be there. And Spurs come away with it. It's a neat move. Take the lead here. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Alexis McAllister. And here come Liverpool. A goal at this late stage might settle things. Oh, it might be! Oh, great defending. Can't do damage on the break. Advantage Spurs. Oh, in with a chance! Just waiting for the support to arrive. It always had the potential to go the distance, and it has, so a penalty shootout is next. Crossed in there. Chance to put them in front. And there it is, 1-0. And this will test the mentality of any footballer. to take his penalty. Low and accurate, that penalty. And the penalty converted here. Well, this has to go in.
It really has been exhilarating.
Well, in football, you don't forget these moments in a hurry. Due reward for their persistence and their overall excellence.
Well, it really has been engrossing today. Such a tight game, but you have to feel sorry for the losers. They were so close, but yet so far away.
And the party mood has enveloped the stadium. It's going to be quite the night of celebration here. And now the players posing for the images that will be sent around the world.
Well, these are great moments, aren't they? Certainly ones to cherish, and they'll want more of this come the end of the season.
Okay, welcome everyone. We'll be starting to take questions now. Okay.
They were two of Europe's foremost club sides last season, winners of the Champions League and Europa League respectively. Now they lock horns with the Super Cup at stake. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. And here we go, always instructive at this time of year, this confrontation featuring the Champions League winners from last term and their Europa League counterparts. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And what we have for you is every kick of the ball in this battle for the UEFA Super Cup. It's Real Madrid up against Tottenham Hotspur.
This will be interesting. Two of the best teams in Europe come head-to-head here. I think we should be in for a real treat tonight. Let's hope it's a good game.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Eduardo Camavinga starts alongside Aurélien Tchouameni in the centre of midfield. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. Introducing the Spurs starting 11. Jet Spence plays with Pedro Porro in the fullback positions. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. In the battle for the UEFA Super Cup, they're underway now. Camavinga. Really getting stuck in. Eder Militao. Oh, got into position brilliantly.
Good positioning to win the ball back there.
Tchouameni. Read it well. Morgan Rogers. Sandro Tonali. Now with Rogers. Tonali with it. Trying to open up the defence. Attractive build-up. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Eduardo Camavinga. Eder Militao. Here's Valverde. A super tackle and they've won possession. Teammates available. Tchouaméni. Federico Valverde. Eduardo Camavinga. This is looking good. Camavinga. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Trying to tee it up. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
Rodgers. Jed Spence. No foul. Spurs advantage. Showing fine vision. Can he find someone at the far post? And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal. Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Jude Bellingham. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Real Madrid have given us away. Danger building. And offside it is. Tchouaméni. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Mbappe with it. Teasing ball in. Goalkeeper's ball. The cross delivered too close to him. Rodgers. Sandro Tonali. Jed Spence. Tonali with it. Showing a great defensive instinct. Bellingham. Feeding it through. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
A Spurs free kick it's going to be. Jed Spence. Sandro Tonali. In terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Morgan Rodgers. And there it is, the half-time whistle. In the battle. Into the second half then, and Real doing the chasing. Jude Bellingham. Promising as they look to level it. Well read to put an end to that attack. Eduardo Camavinga. But he's certainly not alone. That didn't go to plan in the end. Murillo. Tonali with it. Jed Spence. Real Madrid get the throw in. An alert intervention. Full damage on the break. I think to shore up the defence.
From that range, he needed to score, really.
Valverde. Aurelien Tchouameni. Bellingham. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through.